Elk Grove, California added over 2,200 new residents in just 1 year, and that's not even counting the massive wave of Bay Area people flooding into the city. There's a plan behind Elk Grove's rapid rise: smart growth, new infrastructure, and a flood of migration from the Bay Area. In the next minutes, I'm breaking down exactly why this city is booming and why developers are betting millions on its future with projects that won't finish until 2029. Hi guys, it's Connie Van, and for years I've been helping buyers, sellers, and investors navigate Sacramento's region's most exciting markets. Whether you're relocating from the Bay Area or looking for more space and better prices, you're a local investor trying to identify the next hotspot, or you're simply curious about where Northern California's growth is happening, this video has everything you need to know about Elk Grove. Let's dive in. First, let's take a look at the data that everyone's talking about, because Elk Grove's growth isn't just impressive. It is outpacing almost every other city in the Sacramento region. Elk Grove's population has been growing 0.35% annually. In 2025, its population is over 179,000 people. And to put that into perspective, Elk Grove's population has increased by 1.77% since 2020. But housing development is what really tells the story. The total number of homes in Elk Grove has increased by 1.85% in that same period, reaching over 60,068 units. So builders are racing to keep up with the demand, and they're building at a pace that's nearly twice the population growth. When housing development outpaces population growth like this, there's a signal that developers see serious long-term potential. Now, here's where it gets really exciting. Redfin's migration data from summer 2025 shows a net inflow of 14,808 people moving from San Francisco to Elk Grove between June and August alone. That's not a typo. That's nearly 15,000 people in just 3 months who chose Elk Grove as their escape from the Bay Area prices. These aren't random relocations. We're talking professionals and families who are tired of paying $1.5 million for a tiny condo. They want space, good schools, and a strong sense of community. You need to understand where Elk Grove actually is and why location is driving so much of this incredible growth. So Elk Grove sits in what I call the Goldilocks zone. Not too far from everything, not too close to traffic, just right for families and commuters. Elk Grove is located about 15 miles south of Sacramento, which means you're looking at a 15 to 20-minute commute to the state capital during normal traffic conditions. That's shorter than most Bay Area commutes within the same city. You're getting access to all of Sacramento's employment centers, entertainment, and cultural amenities. Think about that for a second. You can live in a spacious home with a yard and still make it to downtown faster than someone driving from Oakland to San Francisco. Sacramento's International Airport is less than 30 minutes away, making this an incredible, convenient hub if you travel for work or just want an easy access to get out of town. Compare that to sitting in Bay Area traffic for an hour just to reach the airport, and you need to start to see why people are making the move. The city is anchored by 2 major highways. Interstate 5 runs along the western edge, and State Route 99 passes right through the city center. According to the city of Elk Grove, these highways serve as the cornerstone for efficient transportation in the Sacramento region, giving you quick access to Northern and Southern California. Whether you're heading to San Francisco, Lake Tahoe, or down to Los Angeles, you've got a direct highway access that makes travel straightforward. But what makes this location even more special is that Elk Grove is nestled between California's renowned wine country and California's Delta scenic waterways. This is especially important when you think about the lifestyle amenities we're about to cover, because weekend getaways become part of your regular life here. You can be sipping wine in Lodi or kayaking through the Delta in under 30 minutes. Now, I know what you're thinking. Accessibility is amazing, but what's actually in Elk Grove? Here's where it gets interesting. Because while the location is perfect, what the city offers day to day is what really keeps people here. Before we get into those massive development projects that everyone's talking about, let's talk about what Elk Grove already offers, because this isn't just a place to sleep. It is a place to truly live. Elk Grove markets itself as a tech-savvy city with a celebrate small-town feel, and it is not just marketing talk. The city started in 1868 as a hotel stop for travelers between Sacramento and Stockton, and then it evolved into a farming community. It has managed to preserve that community-focused identity even as it's grown into the second largest city in the Sacramento region. So while the roots started back in 1868, it didn't officially become a city until 2000. You get amenities and opportunities of a major suburb without losing that neighborhood connection where people actually know each other. We are talking about over 100 community parks and an extensive trail managed by the Consumer Services District. Whether you're into sports, hiking, biking, or just want green space for your kids to play, Elk Grove has you covered. These aren't just basic parks either. We're talking about facilities for soccer, baseball, basketball, tennis, and specialized recreational activities that keep families active year-round. And the historic Main Street area serves as the heart of the community, hosting local businesses, dining establishments, and regular community events. It is that gathering space that gives the city its character and keeps the small town vibe alive. You'll find everything from family-owned restaurants to boutique shops, and the area comes alive during community festivals and farmers market. Elk Grove has invested heavily in its arts and culture scene, with venues, programs, and events that rival much larger city. This isn't just a place for commuters. It is a place where people want to spend their weekends and where Project Elevate creates a true downtown by 2029, which I'll show you later. This arts and culture scene is going to explode with new venues and spaces. Whether that's catching a local theater production, attending an art exhibit, or participating in cultural festivals, the city has also developed a thriving food and beverage scene, including local breweries and wineries. The city's Office of Economic Development even offers specific incentive programs for restaurants, breweries, and wineries, showing how serious they are about building a vibrant community. You are not driving to Sacramento for a good meal or craft beer. You're finding it right here in Elk Grove. And this leads to something really important, because when you look at who's actually living in Elk Grove, the numbers tell an amazing story. Let me tell you about the income levels that are driving this community forward. So Elk Grove isn't just growing, it is attracting some of the highest earning households in the entire Sacramento region. According to Data USA, the median household income in Elk Grove was $122,229 in 2023, representing a 5.49% increase from the previous year. That's not just keeping pace with inflation, that's real income growth. And it's attracting professionals who can afford to be choosy about where they live. These are the people who could live anywhere in the Sacramento region, but they're choosing Elk Grove because of the value proposition. Great schools, community events, and homes that give them space to grow. The city has an employed population of 84,000, with the top employment sectors being healthcare and social assistance, public administration, and educational services. And when you look at the current housing market, which we're diving into next, you'll see how these high incomes are supporting home prices that are still way more affordable than the Bay Area. These are stable, professional careers that create a strong economic foundation for the community. You're not seeing boom and bust cycles tied to a single industry. You are seeing a diversified economy that can weather economic shifts. The city's Office of Economic Development actively promotes growth through a variety of incentive programs. They're not just sitting back and letting growth happen. They are recruiting through support for startups, breweries, restaurants, and wineries through their Invest Elk Grove initiative. The city understands that economic diversity equals long-term stability, and they're putting programs in place to make sure businesses want to set up shop here. What's impressive is how diverse the economic base is becoming. This isn't a one-industry town that's vulnerable to economic shift. It is building a balanced economy across multiple sectors, from healthcare to tech to public service, which means residents have employment options without having to commute long distances. But here's where it gets really exciting. All of that economic strength is about to get turbocharged by the developments coming online over the next few years. And before we get into those game-changing projects, you need to understand what the real estate market looks like right now, because timing is everything. So with all this growth and development, what does the real estate market look like right now in Elk Grove? According to Redfin's September 2025 data, Elk Grove's market is classified as very competitive. Median home prices are around $646,000 and are receiving an average of 2 offers and selling in about 38 days. That's fast, but not so fast that buyers can't do their due diligence. You're not dealing with the hyper-competitive Bay Area situation where homes go pending in 48 hours with 15 offers. You have time to see properties, get inspection, and make informed decisions. Let's break down the 3 main zip codes because there's significant variation across the city. In the 95757 zip code, which is the area with the most development and growth, the median sales price was $700,000 in September of 2025, down 5.2% year over year. This is interesting because it suggests inventory is catching up with demand as new construction comes online. For buyers, this zip code represents the newer part of Elk Grove, where you're getting modern homes with updated features and proximity to all the new commercial development we're about to talk about. In the 95758 zip code, the median sales price was $575,000, up 0.09% year over year. This is your entry point into Elk Grove, offering more affordability while still giving you access to all the community amenities and that Elk Grove lifestyle. If you're a first-time buyer or someone looking to maximize value, 95757 deserves your attention. And the 95624 zip code shows a median sales price of $643,000, up 5.5% year over year. This middle ground zip code is seeing steady appreciation. And compared to the new hospital coming soon, which will transform the healthcare access in the area, these neighborhoods are getting even more attractive. It represents more established neighborhoods where you're getting mature trees, established communities, and homes with character. What's important here is stability. Prices aren't skyrocketing out of control, but they are not declining. It is a healthy, sustainable market that suggests long-term value rather than speculative bubble behavior. Elk Grove's housing market is dominated by single-family homes with decent square footage. This is a family-oriented market. There is significant new construction activity, particularly in the 95757 zip code, but not a ton of condo inventory, which means most buyers are looking for detached homes with yards and space to grow. When you understand the current market dynamics, you can see why the next few projects are going to be absolute game changers. And trust me, what's coming is going to shift everything we just talked about. Elk Grove just celebrated its 25th anniversary in 2025, and the city is marking the occasion by launching the most ambitious development pipeline in its history. Let me walk you through what's coming. I'm saving the best for last. First, let's talk about the Village Shopping Center. This is a 112,000 square foot shopping center that's opening this year. It is anchored by Elk Grove's first Whole Foods, which is a huge deal for the community. For years, residents have had to drive to Sacramento or Folsom for high-end grocery options, and now they're getting Whole Foods right here in Elk Grove. But it's not just Whole Foods. The tenant list reads like the greatest hits of modern dining. We're talking Yard House, Mendocino Farms, Phil's Coffee, and Shake Shack. These aren't just chains restaurants. These are destinations that people drive across town for. And now Elk Grove residents can get them in their backyard. This development is adjacent to the next project I'm going to talk about, creating a whole new retail and dining district that's going to become the social hub of the city. Next up, Dignity Health Hospital. Elk Grove is getting its first hospital. This major project is expected to create approximately 1,250 full-time jobs and accommodate medical staff of 400. This is massive for the community because currently residents have to travel to Sacramento for hospital services. Having full-service hospital means emergency care is close by, specialists are accessible, and the city can attract even more healthcare professionals who want to live near where they work. It is a quality of life upgrade that can't be understated. But here's where the connectivity piece really comes together. Remember when I talked about Elk Grove's location earlier? Well, the Valley Rail Sacramento extension is about to make that even better. This is a game changer for regional connectivity. The Valley Rail extension will connect the Sacramento region with the San Joaquin Valley and the Bay Area. The Elk Grove station will be located at Dwight Road and Laguna Boulevard. This will provide an alternative to sitting in traffic on I-5 or 99. It'll make it even easier for Bay Area workers to commute from Elk Grove. Imagine being able to hop on a train in Elk Grove and arrive in downtown San Francisco without dealing with bridge traffic or parking. The project is expected to be completed by the end of 2026, which means this is actually happening. It is not a pipe dream. Now, all of those projects are impressive. The shopping center, the hospital, the train connection. But they pale in comparison to what I'm about to show you. Because Elk Grove is building something that most suburban cities only dream about. And this is the one thing that's going to put this city on the map. Here's what most people don't realize about Elk Grove. Despite being the second largest city in the Sacramento region with nearly 180,000 residents, it has never had a true downtown until now. Project Elevate is a landmark mixed-use development designed to create the downtown urban space that Elk Grove has always lacked. This isn't just another shopping center. This is a complete downtown district. It is located on a 20-acre site at the corner of Elk Grove Boulevard and Bighorn Boulevard, right next to the Village Shopping Center that we just talked about. This creates a massive retail, dining, and entertainment hub that's going to become the beating heart of the city. The project will feature retail, commercial spaces, and residential units and a hotel. This is the kind of mixed-use development that creates vibrancy, people living, working, eating, and shopping all in one walkable area. You're not driving somewhere to experience downtown. You're walking out of your front door into a vibrant urban environment. Construction is expected to begin in 2026, with the retail and hotel components slated for completion by 2029. Yes, that's 4 years away, but major urban developments take time, and this one's worth the wait. According to a report from ABC 10 News, City Manager Jason Berman said this project will put Elk Grove on the map. That's not a hyperbole. This is the kind of project that transforms a bedroom community into a destination city. Think about what this means for property values in the surrounding area. A true downtown with retail, dining, entertainment, residential, and hotel spaces creates a gravitational pull. People want to live near that type of amenity, and investors want to own property near that type of development. If you are considering buying in Elk Grove, proximity to Project Elevate should be part of your decision-making process. Now that you've seen everything from population growth to location to lifestyle to the economy to the current market to the massive projects coming, let's bring all this together. What does this mean for you? The window to get into Elk Grove before these million-dollar projects reshape the entire market is closing fast. Once Project Elevate breaks ground in 2026 and the village opens its door, you're going to see the property values shift in ways we haven't seen in the Sacramento region in decades. So here's what you need to do right now. If you're serious about buying in Elk Grove, reach out to me, Connie at cbreg.net. Let's chat. I can show you exactly which properties are positioned to benefit most from these upcoming projects and help you get in before prices adjust to the new reality. And if you found this breakdown helpful, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we're covering Sacramento's hottest markets every single week with this kind of deep research and local insight you won't find anywhere else. Before you go, make sure you watch the video that's linked on the next screen. It is going to give you an even more insight into the Sacramento region's most exciting opportunities right now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.